video with a smile. Oh man, I was looking at that thumbnail that I just made, looking all crazy. Once again, we're back in the world famous kitchen of life. It's everyone's kitchen. Everybody's kitchen's the same. I was wearing this because I was gonna wait for my wife to do a video. I was just gonna mess with her, but I ain't taking it off. Uh, ooh. So what am I doing? Making my sea moss smoothie, putting so much different stuff in here. Really, the sea moss smoothie how I was originally taught, and I don't know if it's on. I don't think it's on. Uh, One of a real old guides used to tell you how to make this. This one tells you how to make almond milk, so that just shows you how old this one is. It tells you how to make almond milk. It doesn't tell you how to make the sea moss smoothie, but it's pretty simple. All you really need is warm spring water, your sea moss, which I have Dr. Sabi's Biomine Plus. This is basically just our sea moss and bladderwhack. Uh, some people use cinnamon, uh, tahini. Some people put like almonds in there. A lot of people I don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people put either real organic vanilla extract or almond extract for taste. Some put a dash of salt, a dash of salt, and I really didn't look at that. Salt is more of your friend than you think. So some people do. Those are what some people do. Uh-oh. I had to go do something. I had to go do something. Did something every single time. So it all depends. Hold on, I'm doing something in the background. I'm getting there. Actually, I need to charge something up. So, all right, we're back on camera. Back on camera. So, I don't want to overly confuse a person. So, like I said, very simple ingredients. If you really have cinnamon, tahini, spring water. Uh-oh, cut that down. So, like I say, spring water, your sea moss powder. Heat your spring water up. I've actually, it's funny. I've got new cookware. Haven't opened it out the box because I'm waiting for my wife to get here. We'll open it together. But it's very simple. A sea moss drink, a sea moss smoothie is extremely simple to make. I'm going to add ingredients in here that is going to be out of the norm for most people. So some of the things I've given you the basics. I'm not going to overdo because they're going to kind of freak out. Some people are very sensitive. I had a guy that left a message, on the video there where I was talking about getting in the gym, working out while you're doing a cleanse. Uh, People who know when they do a cleanse, your body is flushing. Some people go and get colonics. Some people go and get other stuff. Thank you. Somebody said, Autumn, have a great day and stay positive. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always to you. You're doing a cleanse, your body's flushing. You're pushing a lot of stuff out. See, what people want to see is they want to see the they want to see David Goggins in his current role of being Superman, but even more and more how he tells them how he got there. It's like a lot of people aren't interested in that. But like I say, my journey started back in the early 2000s with Dr. Sebi. And it don't matter if Dr. Sebi himself has crossed over. He's still got a legacy going. The Cell Food Store in LA is still there. Uh, it looks like Pablo was part owner. He said what? Pablo said him and Dr. Sebi started in 2014. So I guess they had to kind of build the brand in 2000 because that's been there the longest. But they had to rebuild their brand. Whatever happened with the prior people who were managing, who was in charge. But I've heard, I've watched Pablo's video where Pablo Medina. I watched this video. Hello. Uh, I will like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Peace, health, wealth. Gratitude always. So I watched a video with Pablo talking about his story in it. I've watched Mel and his story. I told you I had a multiple hour conversation with Mr. Mel this year in July. I think it was like July 1st or 2nd. I mean, whatever that first day they were open after the weekend. Yeah, I think I got there on like a Sunday. Maybe it was that Monday. Look through my videos. You can see my video. I just didn't do a video with Mr. Mail because I actually didn't want, I'm not an investigative journalist. I'm a customer, man. Yeah, I do these videos and I do these health things, but this is for me. This ain't for anybody else. The videos you will see when my wife get here and we start traveling the world. One of the things is who I married was a woman who's fit, feminine, friendly, who just ain't. She's a country girl. She just ain't did a lot of stuff. So we'll travel around and be like the first time everything we do would be the first what she does. And I think that'll be cool because some people are going to be into that. Some people are into weight loss, health. Interesting. I just got off the phone with the guy I interviewed earlier this year, the AKA Space Cowboy. And his weight loss goal. Let me tell you something about weight loss journey. When you've dealt with health issues your entire life and you find that way to get to where you want to go, it's going to give you energy. It's going to give you focus that you've never had before. It's going to give you focus. Hi. Someone's trying to get my attention. Bless you. It's going to give you focus. He just called me today and told me an amazing story. This guy, I knew him. I started a plumbing company here in Texas as I started as an apprentice. And he was one of the master plumbers who helped train me and teach me stuff as I was on the job and stuff. And we've kept a pretty good relationship throughout the years. He sends me these pictures earlier today, and they're up in the air, and you kind of see, I don't want to tell where he works, but it's obviously where he works if you just read between the lines. But he sends these pictures up in the air, and I'm thinking, who took these pictures? He took those pictures. He's learning how to fly now. This guy went from 400 pounds to 200 pounds, 60 years old, changing his life. He was cautious about where spending his money. I'm like, dude, if you don't have any wife or kids, you don't spend no leave. Man, live your life. He's up in a plane flying. He's learning how to fly planes. That's what he wants now. That's the direction he's going in. When you change your life, it opens up so many other options. Open up so many other doors. I know, sinful. Yeah. But that's what he's doing. And I'm like, wow. You got people who will sit up here. Reason why I'm doing this live stream right now. This guy earlier He motivated me in a very negative way. He goes, "You ain't never been to the gym." Guess not. I guess I haven't, man. I need to tell the truth. I need to tell the truth. I need to delete the hundreds of videos, not probably not 100, at least 30 videos of me being in the gym and actually working out on camera. So I need to delete those videos and admit to the world that I have never ever been in the gym, because people want to see results instantaneously. And even if they see it instantaneously, even if they see David Goggins, everybody should know who David Goggins is. Uh, if you don't, Google, it's easy. You follow him and you see his journey, and he's motivation for me. Even if they talk to him, they're going to be like, "Man, you take steroids, or you did surgery." People just always want to come up with something because they don't hate you. They hate themselves. They hate their lives. And I'm telling you, you gotta run it. You gotta run it. Look at Muhammad. Y'all don't see Ali in the background. I guess we're gonna box Ali for a minute. Muhammad Ali would knock my butt out. Even if he was still alive now, I wouldn't even flinch at that dude. Boxers, like I said, everybody saw that Mike Tyson fight, and everybody saw what Mike was doing. Mike was going for the payday. I understand. Oh, this is this is thicker than most sea moss smoothies probably should be, but that's why it's more of a smoothie than a drink. I just label it as a drink. Mm. Definitely, I'm gonna have to put some more water in it, but I drink it down. Everybody who liked and subscribed to this video, took the time out and liked and subscribed, or left a comment, I thank you. I send you peace, health, wealth. Give you gratitude always. Uh, but hey, this is all right. So I'm not a doctor. I can only speak, every time I speak, I only speak from my experience. But there's another tahini. I got two of them. So tahini, you're looking at fiber, protein. I did put this in here, by the way. Adaptogenic mustard. That's why I tell you, I'm not trying to confuse people and give too much information. Just I did it more for taste than anything. Uh, your between your sea moss and bladderwrack, your proteins. I had some almonds in here. The sweetener I'm using is actually maple syrup, but I do have what is recommended on there, agave, but diabetes requires a certain level of stuff, so I think maple syrup probably works for me better. Better. Let's get more. Let's get more back on camera. Uh, that works with me a lot better. Mm. Different stuff I've put in here. Um, Also, to let people know as I'm on this cleanse, I still take, and I'm not going to show you it, but I still take my doctor's recommended medication. This is actually allopurinol. This is for gout. Been had gout since I decided to drink beer starting in 2007, and I stopped in 2007 because gout is horrible. Uh, it took me like 7 years to get gout medicine. My doctors wouldn't give it to me. They were saying just change your diet, and I didn't keep the diet changed, and I got on gout medicine. But we're changing. But I still take my Mm. Doctors prescribe medicine during this time. But because until we come to the conclusion it's time to get off the medicine. Now, this is another thing. So just like people watching this and they may be getting, I don't want people to get confused. Look, usually I would have a patch. You would check your, I guess your A1C right here. You have your patch. I use the Libre 3. I don't have one right now, so that's how I'm not doing this time period. Thought I had a box. Uh, a lot of things that I have. Ketone strips that you would check for certain things. We have, and we see me do it on videos many of times. We don't have to do it again. I've got my blood pressure. I got my oxygen reader. I've got my little thermostat to check your temperature. We went through COVID, went through a pandemic for years. So a lot of those things I got because I was a plumber. I service people's houses. I go in and out and have people's houses, and I just wanted to be cautious. Mm. Or responsible. So, um, during this time, we are checking our vital signs. We are not just doing this. We're not just doing this all willy-nilly. Mm. So I am checking my vital signs. I'm monitoring myself. My next doctor's appointment is the 23rd of December. This is the last. What's today? This is the 30th of November. It's the last day of November 2024. What is interesting, I remember 2000, changing the New Year's. 24 years into it. Interesting. Uh, so we have a doctor's appointment coming up. We're gonna blend this one more time. I put some more water in it, and it's something. All right. Like I said, we got a doctor's appointment coming up. We're going to do some blood work because I told you in a past video, my world famous doctor, he wants to get me on the world famous Ozempic. Oh, he wants to get me on. He wants me taking the world famous Ozempic, or not just Ozempic. It's going to be probably not directly Ozempic. He's going to want me taking whatever matches my genetic profile. And I don't want to take that. I do not want to have surgery like my good friend, Space Cowboy Mike did. He had surgery. He's lost 200 pounds. He doesn't really eat much. He takes his medicine. He takes a multivitamin, does his proteins and stuff, but he eats about that much food a day. He can't. If he ate a Big Mac, it would take him the whole day to finish a Big Mac. And that ain't eating no fries with it, drinking no drink with it, or sipping on a drink. He just can't eat a lot of food at one time. Uh, like I said, he's went from right at 400, he's right at 200 now. And I just got to telling you, he's got a new lease on life. My man is doing stuff that I ain't even never heard him even talk about before. He's talking about flying a plane. He went on the first flight where he actually helped guide the plane up, stabilize the plane out, and the experience was good. Look, working out, uh, losing weight, learning, For some people, learning martial arts, uh, learning how to defend yourself, a lot of things, man. People get a new lease on life. Um, Finishing learning up in a institution, college or university, and getting into the career, not a job, but a career that you want. A lot of these things give people new leases on life. They just want to do more. They want to give more. They just want to be more. That's what this is all about. And I am sharing my journey with the masses. Because I am the world famous Frederick 24/7 365. Patrick Morgan. Where did y'all find those hands at? I've never seen that. I guess it's probably some iPhone stuff. iPhone. My wife says she likes iPhone. I don't know. I don't like iPhone. I've used them many a times. An Android person. But look, we're just drinking. We're drinking our sea bomb. We've already made it. I've done the ingredients in it. Biggest gift for the day, if I don't eat anything else for the rest of the day, well, this will be an awesome day. Uh, if you're in the United States, you celebrated a holiday known as Thanks to the Giving, and that has become a big day of eating. I've watched people eat more. I've even watched kids eat more than they've ever ate. It's so programmed into you. I've watched kids who don't really eat anything will constantly eat this, keep eating, and I'm like, that's interesting. So, uh, let's see. Uh, so we've experienced the world famous Thanksgiving. So a lot of people now are trying to hold off and not keep accumulating weight and keep building weight. I really need to know if the gym's open right now. It's Saturday. It's still the holiday weekend. I need to know. And it's 10, almost 10:30 here. I need to go. Like dude said, I ain't never been to the gym. So I think, and well, I'm not going to do another live stream at the gym. I can do multiple videos at the gym. So I need to go to the gym and work out. But truthfully, what I'm taking now should be my meal replacement for the entire day. Um, I do still, I'm still taking the world famous Dr. Sabi's advanced therapy. So it's Dr. Sabi's cell food, cell food, cell food. Look at their address. This has always been the address. I don't know if the camera's just gonna, oh Lord. Look at that. That's always been the address that I've known. For 20 years, at least 20 years. Once I stopped getting stuff from Manana and I think I'm Manana and Little 5 Points and had to get back on Dr. Sabi stuff or try stuff. I went from here to there. It just when packaging and ordering online became simpler, all this became simplified. But what I'm saying is I still have to take the therapy for the day. I'm not going to really go through these therapies. I have video series after video series because this is what I basically do every year. To live the life, and this is what shocks a lot of people. They don't understand the lifestyle. I wanted to try different things. I have done things that would blow people's minds that a person would even try these things. And your body is your temple. Your body is the vessel that you use to navigate this third dimensional plane known as, I guess it's Earth, this earthly plane. Um, but I do understand the mechanics of how things work and what you need and stuff like that. So when you're in you're in disease or dis-ease, discomfort, to relieve the discomfort, usually would take, look at that, beautiful, pharmaceuticals. But pharmaceuticals mostly, some help because they are made from the herbs or genetics or not genetics. When you artificial make something, what do you call that? Anybody know? What do you when you artificially make something? Thank you, Patrick, for subscribing. When you artificially make something, what is that? What is your artificial medicine? It's like you got the organic, the medicine that costs the most. Like if you get Viagra, the real Viagra is expensive, but you get the generic. So a lot of the medicines is generic as for the more affordable people. But a lot of the stuff is based upon the herbs of the world. That's just where it gets it from. Uh, Dr. Bird loves to talk about vitamin D3 and the benefit of vitamin D3. And look at this, Dr. Bird's magnesium. I'm gonna do a review on this. I've been taking this for a minute, and I feel like I'm actually feeling and seeing the results of it. So very interesting. I need to do a review on that. But your herbs are actually your food. What you're eating is actually your food. Even your food, when you eat the beautiful McDonald's Big Mac, when you eat the new what's that new Whoppers they got out at Burger King, them beautiful new tasty Whoppers they got out. I hadn't tried any of them. I hadn't tried that new Big Arch. Just talking. But that's really your food is supposed to be your medicine, is what your body is genetically needing, is what it's trying to feed off of and grow off of. And when the foods that you're eating are ultra processed, pasteurized, they what did you say, putting up on the shelves, they're they put the radiated, that's what your DNA, your cells and stuff are replicating off of. And that is disease. You're replicating off of discomfort, and that's only going to keep building discomfort. And that's the thing of it. Now, am I sitting up here destroying or downing Mickey D's? No. Even though there's a new report on those fries, then very interesting. I wonder what they're going to do. Remember, McDonald's is a real estate company that happens to sell hamburgers. Really go into that research of it. Uh, but going with those fries, now anybody who's researched those really tasty fries at McDonald's know that those potatoes are abnormal. Those potatoes are designed a certain way. Those potatoes have to be purged a certain way at the farm. They have to put this chemicals in it. I mean, do your research. Don't listen to me on this. Do your research and find out how the McDonald's potato is made. Not by a company or somebody who is pro McDonald's. I want you to look at the pro McDonald's and look at the ones telling about McDonald's. Look and compare. You research, analyze, compare. Now, it's a lot of stress for a lot of people. That's why a lot of people can't do it and they don't want to do it. Because learning these things out is harsh. It's just like you learn, man. I saw this creepy, scary anime the other day about Grimace. And man, that was, it's like Grimace, the big purple character at McDonald's. And man, it didn't go good for Grimace. People were eating Grimace and had babies. Grimace was a woman and had babies. And after the baby was born, they ate Grimace. And I'm like, who comes up with this stuff? But I know they're trying to make a point. So that's the biggest thing. So I tell you, you research, analyze, and compare from the cradle to the hereafter. You just keep learning, you keep growing. Take in what you can use. Let go of stuff that'll drive you crazy because it doesn't matter. Knowledge, knowledge practice is the true form of knowledge. Knowledge having, like Google could tell you a lot of different stuff. Like we had a interesting comment during not Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner about religion and where did this come from? And I'm saying use Google, and because Google's a research platform, but or a search platform. But even Google, you got to be careful because you got to keep researching, you got to keep analyzing, researching, comparing because the word we asked was somebody such and such, and they were like, yeah, such and such, because people don't really study worth anything. People, they take it on as far as they can mentally, and some people become zealots, woofing and take it a little bit way too far. Uh, but even when you do that, you have to keep analyzing. You have to keep studying. You got to keep understanding. Okay, this information is this information. This is where this is coming from. So Uh, just keep doing your research, people. I'm going to give you information, but that doesn't mean the information I'm giving you is absolute and correct. Do your research, do your studying, do your comparison. Find what works for you. Like I said, I done did this nice little smoothie sea moss drink today. Make it the way you like it. But remember, what you're doing is you're giving the building blocks for your DNA what you want to grow off of for the next 30 days. What they say, every 30 days our cells reproduce themselves. So what are they reproducing? What's the foundation they're reproducing? What's the programming code they're reproducing off of? If it's a corrupted code, you're going to start having issues. That is disease. That is the diseases. But we don't want to give them power because, like I say, the world famous Yaki Awaken breaks it down. Disease is your last attempt of your body trying to purge. Man, he has a very, very enlightened way of looking at disease and these illnesses. So I advise you to go over to his official channel, look for the markings. These guys are, their channels are way up there. They should have the markings that tell you this is the official channel. Especially like Instagram and stuff where you can review and you can look about this channel. One of the things, you can click in the three dot thing about this channel and it tells you how long the channel. You can go even on this one. You can go into where my picture is. You can click that and you can look how long this channel's been around. You can see the descriptions of stuff, how many comments, different things it's going to show you in the summary of it. You can start seeing if the channel, how long the channel's been around. You can see older videos. I'll leave it out on this one. Austin Holloman is a YouTuber, young guy from Dallas who's traveled the world searching for what he's searching for. And one of the things I wanted to see if he was like a plant or something like that. What they say, this COINTEL or these internet or these secret agents in disguise. I went and looked at his old video. Man, I saw a video when he was like a kid in there. Like, I don't know what his parents were doing. They let him start a YouTube channel, look like he was like 10 or 12 years old, probably less than that. And it was him as a kid doing a video. And he left that video up. And what is good about him leaving that video up? There's a market. There's not a market, a mark point in time showing the transition, the growth of the individual, where the individual started to where they're going. And a lot of these new things are just trying to, like, there's so many spiritual channels now that talk about the moon, the sun, the stars, and giving you all this, and they're AI. They're straight up AI. They're AI programs um, talking to you about you know, the moon transitioning over Venus horizons and the chosen ones. And some sound very good, but then the ones that say they want you to hit 777 and leave your comments on and tell them your experience and stuff. And if you're not one of the chosen ones, you're not going to be able to watch this video all the way through. It's like, those are evil beings right there. They're using information to get paid. That's like, man, look, you think as my channel, I just hit 4,000 subscribers out of 10 years. And I will admit, for about 3 to 4 years, I just wasn't focused on this like I should have been. I just hit 4,000 subscribers, got over 1 million views now. Hell, I'm starting to get money off of YouTube, you know, and you thinking that I don't want to do AI on my channel? Man, hey, I mean, you can make AI videos that are getting 100, 200, 300,000 views a month. Let me tell you something. So, let me tell you this. I know, better yet, I'm going to tell you this on a video. I'm gonna do a video after this because this is already too long, but I'm gonna do a separate video on people making money off of YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret that I learned. And I'm about to actually do this video right now. But it probably won't post for 3 or 4 days, but it'll get posted. But I'm gonna tell you the secret. Patrick is back. Uh, I'm gonna tell you the secret. I'm gonna tell you the secret about how people are really making money and how they make money off of just the simple ad revenue of YouTube. And there's other ways you can make money. And when you see a lot of people traveling and doing stuff, I've started doing the analyzation with the. There's just so many ways, but I got to do a separate video because this is too long to describe. So the next video is going to be about 11 minutes, but in 11 minutes, I'm going to break it down. So at this, we're going to take another. I'm a sea moss smoothie, looking at the time. We're going to go to the gym. I need to do the chest. Go to the gym. Hopefully the gym's open. Go to the gym. Wish everyone peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always as I leave you. I need to shave with a smile.